I want to talk about something. This is just kind of my little journal, my little diary. I'm just speaking out loud. Life has to be more than money. And right now, it just cannot be about anything but money. I get that people have fun. I know there's more important things than money. But in this particular type of reality, money, money dictates your happiness. It really does. I'm going to tell you why. Sorry, my dog is barking. Because you can't really make moves right now without money. And if you can't make moves without money, you can't have joy. You can't. It's hard. Everything else pretty much stops without money. Money dictates everything, and I just feel like that's not right. Even if you have your own business, sometimes business can slow down. And then when business slow down, see, when your business is good and you're making money, you're able to take the time off when you want to and then enjoy yourself. Even if you're working another job and you're making money, you still have to plan to take time off. Even when you're making good money, you still have to be accountable to other people that you're working for. Even when you have a business, you still do have to be accountable to people that you might be doing business with, customers or whatever, to let them know. But sometimes business is easier. Sometimes when you have your own business and you're able to make your own schedule, it's a lot easier too. But even with that, you have to be able to plan. But things go good and it's easier to have joy and to have all this stuff when you know that money is going to continue to come in. But if there's any chance, even if you have a business and money for whatever reason seems to stop, to be honest with you, that happened during COVID. A lot of people who had their own businesses and was doing well, their money stopped. For whatever reason, their money stopped. And then you had to figure out how you were going to pay the rent. Okay, that messes with your mental well-being. And that kind of keeps your mind stuck in the matrix. It keeps you out of a state of a higher vibration into like getting into the fear mode, getting into survival mode. And it seems like when things have to keep being about money, you can't help but to always stay in survival. It's no way to get out of survival. Even if you're rich, even if you have money, like the guy that runs Amazon, what's his name? The guy that owns Amazon, Elon Musk, or whoever it is, you have to always make sure that the money continues to come. If there's any chance that you run out of money, that's it. That's it for your joy. Because the way this world works is based on money. That's why people do all kinds of crazy stuff to get it. Because, and I'm not trying to condone it, but that's what happens when you live in a world that's based on money. That's what happens. And I know some people got morals and all this stuff and say, I'll never do this. Well, I get that you say you'll never do that, but okay, but I'm not going to judge anybody else who decides to do something to get money because you live in a world where you can't really make moves without money. So morals don't matter because if it was really about morals, everything should not be everything should not be revolving around money. And it looks like everything is revolving around money. Money is right in the center, and everything else revolves around money. So if you really have morals, then you can't live in this world and have morals. I get that is some things that you just say you won't do, but at the same time, to me, it's messed up to be in a world that everything is just surrounding morals. Morals is in the center of everything else. Not morals. Did I say morals? I meant to say money. I can't remember what I said. Money is in the center of everything. So if you want to have morals, you got to move. The money should not be in the center. Money should not be in the center, and you have morals at the same time. It seems like the two don't go together. It seems like the two don't go together. You almost have to not even care, and you might just have to be kind of dark. I'm just saying, you can't live in a world like that where money is at the center and you actually want to out my morals. Well, guess what? The billionaires, the ones who are able to go kick back and relax, they don't have morals, and they're able to actually kick back and relax. While the people, and I'm not saying not to have morals, but I'm just saying that money seems to be a problem. Money being the center of everything is a problem. And trying to have morals with money in the center of everything, they can't go together. I'm just saying. I'm just saying how it is, the way I see it. They can't go together. Money is in the center. Money is God right now. I know people who want to be religious don't want to feel like that. But money is God right now. Okay? And as happy as you want to be in this, and I'm talking about in this particular reality, in this so-called physical world, or in this slower vibration, in this more materialized type of vibration, and it's really an illusion. Money is the center, and you can't really make moves that you can't pay. If you can't pay rent, you got to get out of where you staying. Even if your rent is $600 a month, if something happened where you just can't get a single dollar and can't even make that amount of money, you got to find something else you want to do. Maybe you have to go into a homeless shelter. But even with homeless shelters and all those other places, it takes money to keep all of those things going. If you live in your car, you have to find a way to keep it warm. If you in the doggone winter time, but even if you're in the real dead of the summer, it's extremely hot, and you have to keep your air on. And you still need money for the car to keep that going. Money is just the root. It's like the root of everything. But anyway, I just felt like talking about that. How this is. It really is, for me. It's a serious problem. For money to pretty much be the most important thing. It really is. You can say that other things matter, but right now in this world, it kind of doesn't. Because you can be a happy person, you can be a kind person. And there's nothing wrong with being kind, because kind is not the same thing as being nice. Being nice, you're a pushover. Being kind, you are more balanced. Okay, being kind is like you're more balanced. You're more fair, right? You're more balanced. And being nice means that you're just a people pleaser, kind of a pushover, afraid of confrontation. But so being kind is okay. But you can just be this person who, I'll say it like this: you can't be satisfied with this world. If you want to be satisfied with this kind of reality right now, where money is the center, I don't think you want to hold on to morals for too long. I'm just saying, because the physical world is hell. The physical world is hell. I was listening to a lady last night, and she said the Hebrew word for, I forget what it is. Oh, the Hebrew definition of hell is the physical world. But I already knew this was hell. You're literally trapped inside of a shell. The real you is trapped inside of a shell, which is what you think is your body. That's why I said that this is an ego-driven world. The money is the center of everything in an ego-driven world. This world is driven by ego. You are an ego. You think you're your real self when your real self is lying dormant inside of a shell. You're an ego. Something you're a host for something else to use you. I don't know what's the point of being an ego. You're just being a host, and we are being a host for something else to use us so they can continue to exist. Okay, so that's a problem. Money, it just cannot be the center, but that's how it is in the ego world. It is the center. And if you're satisfied, which I'm not, if you're satisfied with this kind of world, which some people don't understand this ego, then you can't have morals. And you can't have morals and an ego. They just don't go together. And I have to say, I'm not satisfied with this anymore. I'm not satisfied with the money being the center of everything. Because you're not going to get out. You're not going to ever get out of survival mode. I don't care if you're a billionaire. Look at what's happening to the billionaires right now. As much money as they have times where they can sit back and enjoy their money, but then they also have times where they get into survival mode. Okay? Because billionaires, you know what? They get sued. Somebody's always after their money. And they're stuck in survival mode too. Right? So that's what I'm saying. The money being the center of everything just cannot work. But anyway, that's it. I'll talk later.